Hi, my name is Miles Niesel, and we just got through with the 2018 NPC Arizona Open, and we're saying the overall winner of the men's classic physique, which is our newest division. What's your name, sir?
Jacob Graham.
Jacob Graham, wow. I think that's the word I use for you. Amazing. I did not get a chance to watch Classic Physique at prejudging last night. I was running around, the promoter, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And I didn't really know what to do, and I barely caught the overall, actually, so I didn't see much of the competition. But when I looked for the overall, I'm like, oh my gosh, who's that kid? And you are a kid. How old are you, sir?
25.
25. He is a kid. He looked amazing. I went, wow, that you have a national quality physique. You look absolutely, look at this body, folks. That's crazy. That's a 25-year-old. It's insane. You look amazing. How long have you been training for?
I've been doing the bodybuilding stuff for about 4 years now. Yeah, I think right at 4 years.
And did you know from, I think Classic Physique has been around maybe 3 or 4 years. Was it around when you first started training?
I was competing in some of the little smaller leagues, and they had a kind of their version of the Classic, so more of the Classic posing and weight limits. So I think that kind of gave me, transitioning into the Classic Physique, gave me a little bit of an edge as far as just the way that they pose and present themselves. Yeah.
So you jumped in the ocean with the sharks. You got the NPC, toughest federation in the country, and it's where the best come from, folks. Right? All the IFBB pros are in the States. Phenomenal. How many shows have you done so far?
I think this is my 8th.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did a few NPC shows a while back. Fiddled around the physique division for a little bit, but wanted to show off the legs. So.
Yeah, and you do too doggone big for physique, folks. Now, let me ask you about tonight. Did you think about also crossing over into the bodybuilding and doing classic physique? What was your thoughts next? I'd love to see you in that division as well. By the way, I think you were perfect for classic. I'm not saying you're not, but some of the guys cross over and it's kind of fun. What was your thoughts on that?
Honestly, we're just getting ready for USA's next week, so focus on the thing I'm going there for. Don't have the physique for the USA level open bodybuilding, so stick with the classic stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to do at the local level. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. Things, if we don't get the pro card next week, maybe some of the other shows have some fun with the open bodybuilding.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of fun. Do the bodybuilding, it's more practice on stage, a chance to get up there. And gosh, the old saying, stage time is absolutely priceless. Who's your trainer?
Scott Turner.
I knew you were going to say it because I saw him over there. He's like a proud pop over there. Look at him. Oh, he's all smile. Now he's looking away. He's all shy. Look at him over there. Yes. He's a big believer in this. And matter of fact, he did himself return pro. He did this show himself. Yep. And did the Arizona, won his class, looked amazing. Tough fight for the overall. Unbelievable. And then went on, got his pro card at the USA. Yep. And folks, 24 years ago, we moved the Arizona right before the USA week before. For the whole idea of these athletes are best coming in, doing a show, prep it up, and it's kind of like a dress rehearsal for the USA.
Warm up.
And I wouldn't call it a warm up because it's so doggone tough, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
The pressure was still on to qualify because I still had to get top 2 to qualify, and so felt the nerves for sure. A lot riding on this weekend, but felt confident, so went ahead and booked the trip to Vegas preemptively, but it turned out okay.
Pre-plan, always think positive. Now, I know Scotty's way of doing things was a little bit different than I did it when I did 2 shows back to back. I like peaking for both. I want to peak the best I can. Typically, I look better the second day. I think Scotty holds back a little bit on the prep, and the next week goes 100%. Is that still correct? Is that his game plan?
Yes, sir. We messed with a few things. Definitely got some carbs in there.
Sure.
Dropped the water just a little bit, but nothing that I'm feeling too down or going to have any rebound issues with, so we'll hop right back on track tomorrow and a bit more for next weekend.
So what are you going to do different next week that you did not do this week? Or are those trade secrets?
Trade secrets. He got those in his head still. I don't even know yet, but I know we got more to give. So.
Well, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice, and he already knows this. Come in a little bit tighter, and you're going to do damage. I mean, your physique is amazing. The little bit of posing I saw seemed spot on to me. America, didn't you demonstrate the for the folks. What we do for the
Messed up the first time, but then we got it the second time.
Yeah, I was going to tell them what we do. What we do at Miles Productions is all our music people pose the music. We have them come down a series of steps. We have smoke machines going off. We have lights going off. We have a bio read for them. We treat our people like guest posers. And we do a rehearsal right before the show starts, and he jumped up there and volunteered to rehearsal. And I'm watching his posing when he's crossing his feet and everything. I'm like, that guy poses good. Even your sweats. I knew it could be something special out there. So I don't think we put enough emphasis in posing. Step this way a little bit. I don't think it puts emphasis in posing like we used to back in the day, and we talked about that a lot. I mean, the Flex Wheelers, the Bob Harrises, people like that, the routines were just crazy. And just a little bit of that posing and demonstrating, I went, this kid's young, and this kid is like the old days in posing. So how important that is to you?
I mean, it's something that you kind of, as a fan of bodybuilding, you kind of pick the people you like, and those are the people that you're looking at videos of, at pictures of. And when I started out, the first thing I was looking at getting into bodybuilding was the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. And so
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There you go. So Arnold picked all these classic guys, and that's the posing. I know my first show, I literally put the book like in front of me upside down and tried to just copy their footing and the hip angles, because that's the difference with the classic is a lot of the where you're angling your hips. And
That's right.
I don't have a naturally tiny waist straight on, so I gotta make sure I'm saving myself a few inches with angling my hips differently and the way I position my lats even and things.
And folks, that's absolutely correct. As a matter of fact, I tell somebody else this. We had the talk, and then you mentioned the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what he's known for. Arnold was a little wide-waisted, and he always did twisting shots when he posed, and that is the trick. He did that, and it's funny because you remind me of what I did when I was your age. I was young. I would cut out pictures like, for example, I like Lee Haney's side chest. I cut out a magazine. You probably don't know what that is. Let me explain. A magazine is something where it's got pages made out of paper and it turns. It's got pictures and articles in it. It's not something you turn your phone on online. It's called a magazine. I don't know if you knew that or not. But I used to say, I'm kidding you. I used to take the magazines, cut them out, like, for example, Lee Haney, his side chest, and I'd put them on a posing mirror and just emulate them and try to hit that pose exactly like he did. So I like he did. I did the same thing. That's a lot of good fun.
A lot of people don't pose for their body type, so the mistake that you see a lot of people getting into it doing, I can't pose like Frank's saying because I have a completely different physique and I just look like an idiot. So learning your body type and finding the old pros or whatever your people to look up to that match your body type is really important, and when it comes to perfecting your trade.
You got a lot of wisdom, this kid. Good job. I'm going to say this right now. You're going to be a pro someday. Excuse me. If you keep going down this road, you keep making the improvements, you keep doing what you're doing at this young age and this genetics you have, you're going to be a pro. Just keep at it. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Is there anything you'd like to say before we end this interview?
Just thank you to all my team, Team Fat Boy supporting me. Scott getting me into this. My parents have been huge support. My grandparents, my sponsor, wouldn't have been here without them. Chaz Roberts.
You got to plug them. Okay, yeah.
Chaz Roberts, AC and Plumbing. You got to hit them up.
Yeah.
They've been a huge support to me my entire life, not just in my bodybuilding career. Who am I missing?
I actually went to school with Donnie Roberts. I didn't know him real well, but he was one of the owners of that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, they've been a big support throughout my whole life. All my other friends and family, my brother's here.
Nice.
The supplement company we're working on, Fueled Sups. Check it out. We do pretty new, working on stuff in the fitness industry and a lot of stuff with more mixed martial arts, combat sports.
Nice.
Because that's where my background's from, actually. So, college wrestler.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, sir.
Love this guy, a wrestler, fellow wrestler. Yes, we're huge in the wrestling in our Niesel family. Matter of fact, my son Miles got a scholarship to Lindenwood over in Missouri. Yeah. I drive him out the 19th of August, and I'm going to be an empty nester after that. I'm really bummed out. But yeah, he's got a nice scholarship. It's cool because Lindenwood is one of 3 schools in the country, 3 colleges that has NCAA wrestling, along with fire science and paramedicine. Right. So we're really happy he's going out there. So yeah, we're huge. Yeah, we're going to talk a lot of wrestling if this interview is over. But yeah, and actually he's taking a break for the first time in 5. He wrestled 5 years in a row, around the clock. We just made All-Americans, a 3-time state champion, and done all the Rocky Mountain Nationals, a whole bunch of things. But he's actually doing MMA right now.
Really?
Yeah. So he's got a fight coming up here next week. And if he gets hurt, I'm going to kick his butt. I don't want to ruin his scholarship. Although I can't kick his butt because he kicked mine now, but that's another whole story. But a fellow wrestler, I love it. Awesome. Best sport in the world, man.
Absolutely.
Well, bodybuilding and wrestling is pretty close, both. Yeah.
They have their pluses and minuses.
For sure. Those are a great interview. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you. You're a great young man. This kid's going somewhere, folks. And by the way, with the wrestling background, that gives you discipline.
It does.
What does Dan Gable say? If you can do wrestling, everything else in life is easy. Isn't that the famous quote from him? Folks, you just met the overall winner of the NBC Arizona Open in 2018 of the Classic Physique. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.